name is Deepak Budhavan. I've been with this organization from September 15, 2000. Starting 10 years with this organization now. Extremely proud and happy to be a part of this esteemed company.
My name is Ravina Singh, and I'm definitely a single-digit hire, but I do consider myself number one because I was the first person to join as part of the management team with the three founders.
Changed my life. I mean, I've totally loved every day of my stay at Daksh, and I think I was just telling someone there was a newspaper half-page ad that I saw which says Daksh is recruiting. I had no clue what Daksh was. I was in a pharmaceutical company, and I just wanted to go. And I landed up one day, and I met up with Prakash and Sanjeev, and I was hired. And after that, I didn't go home. So I think Daksh was something that I loved this place, and honestly felt that I align with it completely. My values align with the organization, and I've loved every single day. My career is skyrocketing.
I joined Daksh midway through my career, and the whole experience, what I have learnt in Daksh, what I did in Daksh, what Daksh taught me is something that can never be undermined. What I am today is clearly something that I learnt and did over there.
I joined IBM Daksh after spending 17 years with American Express. Very nervous, this is the first time I was changing jobs, also changing cities, moving from Delhi to Bangalore. And the IBM Daksh leadership and the larger IBM Daksh team has really made me very, very comfortable. And these last 2 years have been 2 years of tremendous learning for me. And I feel that in these 2 years I've grown both professionally and personally a lot.
I still remember when I just come for my interview at Daksh, and I looked at the building, it was just getting made, and I was not very sure whether I was going to join this company. But somehow I just liked the Daksh name itself was, kind of, I felt I must try this new concept which is coming up, like call center. So when I joined this company, the experience was just wonderful. In fact, I served over 3 functions in the company over my span of, I believe, 6 years with the company. And all the experience which I've gained has helped me to move on wherever I was in my. But I still have Daksh in my blood. I feel that I still belong to Daksh in some way or the other. Though I've worked elsewhere, but I still feel I still belong to Daksh.
I knew very little about BPOs and call centers, and I thought the leadership team just helped me settle down so well. The environment was just like a family. All of us used to eat in the same cafeteria, and I just found it a very nice, fast-paced, completely transparent, apolitical organization. And I think I had a great time at Daksh.
I still remember MJ Agwin taking my interview, and he said that you are one person who's not going to be one movie, not going to see one movie, you're going to see a series of movies, so you'll stay on. So I said, okay, I'll stay on. It has had a tremendous impact on all of us who have been here, and I think all our careers have been fantastic with IBM Daksh. I think what we are in stature today, what we are in terms of the things we can provide to our family now, I think it's more or less, I would say, is there because IBM Daksh has given us that kind of a platform.
Great impact by Daksh on my career. I think I learned from the business aspect of it to a process-centric organization creation, both of which actually helped me make a better professional.
So shaking hands with Pawan and getting the offer to join IBM Daksh was a moment that I truly remember. And also signing the first deal after joining on the commercial side. Those are 2 moments that I distinctly remember.
Well, I think yes, I do a lot of them, to be honest, and I think if I have to name one, I remember initially when we were here, we had these teams, we had these team names and all that, and extremely passionate about that our team should be the number 1, etc. And I think when we did win the competition, the team competition, I think that was fantastic.
The most outstanding moment of my time at Daksh was the day we got our first client, when we signed up Amazon. We'll never forget that euphoria, never forget the run-up to that, how we struggled, what we went through to try and get our first big name, and the absolute ecstasy and joy once we had that in the bag.
I think the unique proposition was that And this is what I experienced, that they placed a lot of trust in you and just kept the faith while the journey began. I'll give you my example. When I started, I had never worked in a BPO. It was a completely different environment for me, and I had to begin at the beginning with the nuts and bolts and try to understand how things were happening. But I did not see anyone trying to either over guide me or get their teeth into what I was doing. I was fairly independent. And across the assignments that I did, I saw that I was given charge and then allowed to function the way I liked, within the parameters of the organization, of course. And that really, really helped. I think that is a key distinguishing feature.
I think the best part of the day was when IBM announced its acquisition of IBM Daksh into IBM. And I think there was a merger of two great companies with similar values and employee centricity. And I think that was the best moment so far in my 8 years with IBM and Daksh.
Firstly, I would just, the most important thing about Daksh are its people and its founding team. And truly, the experience of working with Pawan and Sinji was just outstanding in terms of integrity, in terms of driving excellence out of you, because I also did not know my capabilities, and it was truly driven by them that I felt that I could do lot more with the skills I had.
So being here only for 2 years, I can feel the nostalgia already. So I can imagine that many of the people who were part of the initial team must be truly feeling very, very special and meeting many of your colleagues after many years. So I can feel the nostalgia after 2 years. I'm sure everybody is feeling that too.
Part of the core committee, for the last 2 months, looking forward to this day and loving it. It's really, really great to be here.
Yeah, I never felt I've left Daksh, in fact. So right now I'm on a break. I'm on a long break due to my kids, but I would really love to work with Daksh again sometimes in future. And truly never felt that I've left Daksh. I still feel I'm there. And I'm sure Daksh knows that I'm still there.
It's really outstanding feeling. For simple reason, some of the old guys whom we have not met for a long time, we are able to get in touch with, relive the memories, the good old days of Daksh and the days of IBM as a company.
Companies grow, companies move on. That small, intimate, little thing that we set up, which grew to make the biggest ripples and impact in the industry when IBM took it over, that you can't recapture. But the people, we are always in touch, created a family, and I think that's the important thing. That's what we've taken away. We created something, it's grown to beyond ourselves and beyond what we are, but it stays, it lingers. Every one of us remember it and will fondly remember it forever.